Welcome back to another episode on HotCupOfWeb Gaming. I'm Bob Inc., and we're back again with Space Engineers, and we're just following our little mining drone here as he collects ice to feed into our ship here. I have him collecting ice to feed in to fill the hydrogen tanks so that the hydrogen thrusters will run. I also built a hydrogen transport vessel over here. It's pretty simple. It's just got 3 hydrogen tanks, and you fill them at the base here, and you can use either connector to empty it into the ship. I will do a run now so you can see. I have option on the toolbar to turn the tanks into stockpile or not. You throw them into stockpile to fill them up, and then go ahead here. And now that miner is on there, so I'll go to the one in here. It's a little tight going in here because it's off angle here a little bit, but I can get in here, so there we go. And we lock that guy, and we will take him out of stockpile. And if we look at our tanks, we'll see that they're draining into the larger ones, which are getting there. They're 80%. So then once these drain, which we can also see on our toolbar there in the bottom right, on our, I forget what that's, whatever you want to call it, our HUD there. So once that's empty, we can go ahead and disconnect and put them back in stockpile, because then what that's going to do is when we connect the ship back up to the base, it will refill the tanks from the base's tanks. I came up with this before I came up with the thought of just having the auto miner, one of my auto miners, grab ice, which is, even better, except that I need to then power the, I need to power the ship, otherwise it can't process the ice. It would just sit there. So I threw these wind generators on here. I think I'm ultimately going to take them off once the ship is finished. But for now, they're providing power to the batteries and everything else while instead of burning our uranium up while we sit here building on the ship. I am still working. I've been collecting gold and platinum, because basically for these here, we're down to just needing thruster components for all this stuff. And I believe once we have the thruster components, once we get the thruster components on here, then we finish up the thrusters, and I believe we should be ready to hit space, short of loading up on cargo. I got to fill up on some ammo, and we still got to make our mining ship and our other ship out here. I don't know if we'll try to do that in space or if we'll do it before we hit space. Might do it in space and build just ion powered ones. We are going to need to make it a priority to try to find a uranium resource. Because we're going to need the uranium to fill this thing up. Let's oop, dang. No, I did it. Didn't mean to paint that one. There we go. Finish painting our line on there. Now I have the thruster components being made, but I'm currently refining gold and everything else, but looks like we got a good pile of them going here. Might be able to finish some engines here. I know those large thrusters on the back, though, they take so many thruster components to finish them. It's like almost 1,000. Let's see. So, but we can grab these 170 at a time. There we go. But there we go. We're finishing some thrusters here. That's good. If I quit dumping it into the back ones, then can actually show a little bit of accomplishment here. Yep, sounds like we got spiders on the loose down there somewhere. There we go. So we got all of those side thrusters done. Spit the words out there. So let's go see about the other side here. That one already had a few in it. There we go. Helps if you get close enough. Alright, well, here's the last batch of thruster components we have ready. I have had to take the miners off camera, and not those little ones, but I've taken the one with the cockpit on it, and I've actually gone out and mined platinum and gold myself more efficiently, like just directly to the ore instead of collecting all the stone and everything else that they grab when they're just, you know, strip mining the whole planet essentially. Because that's our main holdup right now on this is our supply of gold and uranium. Although I think we now have enough uranium. It just needs to be refined, which is happening. Or not uranium, platinum. I got, let's see, platinum ore. I got what, 24, 5, 6, 7, so 30. Got 30-some thousand platinum that just needs to be refined. The problem is I don't have any gold ore, and the 500 is short, I believe. It says we need just short of 800, so we're gonna fall just over, what, 200 short of having enough gold. Basically, as the platinum's being refined, it's being turned into thruster components about as fast. Whoa. That's where you're shooting there, Texas. There we go. Grab a few free components while we're here. Too bad they don't drop gold items. And perfect. Our mine ship has come back. I'm thinking we're gonna pop in her, and once it empties here, okay, we're gonna go get some more gold. Ooh, there we go. And I believe I have a gold mine. Ooh, zoom in here. I found a new gold mine because the one I had, I kind of mined up here. Let's see, I got a platinum source there. Iron, platinum, cobalt. There we go. Here's another gold source I found. No, wait, that's silver. I swear I found another gold source. Well, it looks like we got a nice big hole opened here. Wonder what crashed into there. Is there gold down in here? Usually there's gold with silver. I suppose I better be careful I don't end up in a hole that's already being mined. Or that's currently being mined. Yeah, I don't see any gold down here. That's disappointing. So let's see if we can find ourselves a gold patch here quick. Let's see, here's some. Maybe do I have any turned off? I got space. And no, see, I have a couple of them. Oh no, that's just two. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta find some gold. Because our gold deposit's pretty much empty. Gold's a tough one to mine. Why is there nothing here? We got nickel and iron here. Okay. Let's go to the next one. That's one nice thing about the desert planets is the ore deposits are easy to see with the white splotches on the ground. So it looks like we got nickel here. Let's see. Looks like we found another lake here. Alright, looks like we finally found the gold deposit here. It took a bit of searching, but cut away there while I was looking. Took me probably 20 minutes to find a gold deposit. I kept finding silver and cobalt, but no gold. So we're going to get down to the gold here. With what little battery we got left, it took me so long I might have to go back and recharge. Where's the gold? It said it was right here. There it is. Alright. I did put ejectors on this sucker for when I manually mine. I turn it off when I let the auto miner go. Just because it can interfere sometimes with the auto miner. Let's see if we can get ourselves some gold here. There we go. Gold is so streaky even in its deposits now. It's like it's a little thin ring or disc in the ground now. Alright, I almost got the cargo bays all filled up. I think it's going to be our last little patch here of gold, and then we're going to head back and it'll start mining. Or refining, and then we should have enough to make the thruster components we need to hopefully finish our ship, which would be great. Let's grab as much of this as we can and fill the ship up. Go. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Just drill our own hole, wider hole. Doesn't hurt to do that. And we're free. Okay, so let's see, where do we gotta go here? Let's head back to the base, which I believe is this way. Only got 3 minutes of power, so better make this quick. Looks like we got a rust freighter floating above us there. I think I'm heading the right direction. I got so many waypoints, I should probably turn some of them off. Well, that rust freighter's getting pretty close. It's got to get within 3 to catch atmosphere, though, which would be pretty funny if he catches atmosphere and crashes. Of course, now that I realize it, yeah, I forgot we have that rust freighter up in space there. I suppose I could go up and start grinding thrusters off, because I'm an idiot, so... Let's get this thing back. And then we will go up and start grinding off some thrusters. Let's see. Program block. Yeah, continue. Let this sucker, it'll dock itself now. I just told it to continue its route. So it should pull in and dock. There it goes. Alright. Let's see, I'm empty, so let's head up to our rust temporary beacon here. I'm tempted to go try to take that other one. Very tempted. Maybe I go 2 for 2 with my one-man takedown. Alright, that's a nice thing with this planet. The atmosphere only goes about, what, 3 kilometers up, and then you're in the 0G of space. So let's go ahead and start grinding some of these off, I guess. We need the components. There we go. Then I'm gonna put, let's see. Toss the thruster components in there, and I'll put the rest back, so we don't need it. I don't need to carry around all the extra right now. So let's put those in there. There we go. We can grind the bulk of the ship down once we get up here. There we go. And let's see, more thrusters in there. There we go. Already got a couple trips because we only could carry like 80 of those or something, I think. There we go. Pause at those. Some large tubes that get you. So that should be, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more thrusters I can make. So let's get these ones over here. There we go. Toss components. Oop, there we go. Those back. Oops. Need to if I wouldn't have crashed it into the first rust freighter we came across, I need to make a ship that can go down to the planet so that I could carry all these down in one shot. But we got a good pile going. We got 800 thrusters now. Thruster components, I should say. So let's start bringing them down to the planet and popping them in our ship. Can only do 170 at a time, so I might have to do a few back and forth runs at this speed.
Your health is
I almost bit the dust there. Alright, so those ones are done. Let's see, I think I had got one or two on this side here. There we go. Those side ones are done. Wonder how lined up this all is. Well, let's see. This thing has hydrogen tanks. Let's see. If I take and the problem is it doesn't have any cargo. How much does this hold? Holds less than I do. And that's the only cargo in it, I think. Yep. Alright, well that's not a good well, I got 2 connectors. Plus my inventory. Alright, forget it. We're putting them on here. We'll see if we can do it. If anything, we're just going to crash this thing, so I need some steel plates. Let's see, steel plates. Grab some of those. Couple of those. Couple of those. There we go. And gonna need one to stop. And then we need a left and a right. So let's see. That's good. There's nothing in the way. So we got left and a right. Then we just need a forward and a back. Okay, here's a back. I just need a forward. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to just try it without a forward. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we will undock and head up. I'm going to turn the dampeners off because when the atmospheric ones run out, we'll just fire off the hydrogen. So we're basically coasting. Alright, we're attached again. So now I can get back to start put more components in these bad boys. There we go. I'm gonna have to head inside and refill my health so I don't kill myself after smacking off of the ship there. So let's refill all this. Check our bottles quick. Bottles are good. Grab a fill of components here. There we go. Finish this one. I've been thinking, I had an idea the other day, and I'm thinking about building a cradle for this ship as well. Assuming we don't explode trying to take off from the planet's surface here. I'm thinking about putting, building like a basket cradle that you could land this thing in. And then it would have like a connector, you know, that would connect up to that one there. And then it would be a way you could either empty the ship or reload the ship, you know, with supplies. Thought it was kind of a neat idea. Looks like I need a bunch of steel plates and construction components as well. But yeah, I don't know. That was an idea I had. I thought it would be pretty cool to be able to do that. You know, then you could come down, you could refill the hydrogen tanks, or you could I don't need the grids. Or you could, drain a bunch of ore, or, whatever the reason. Alright, we need more construction. More large. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, all those are filled in. Do I have any other new ones here? Those are just waiting on the thruster components. That's just waiting on thruster components. What about these guys here? Nope, just thruster components. Alright, so we're back on thruster components. Let's drop this stuff off. There we go. Grab those, and let's get this refinery doing gold here. Let's see. Pop gold in here. There we go. So we'll get that one refining gold. We got these doing platinum. We got third assemblers getting down down under 2,000 left. But being able to get the parts from the rust freighter upstairs there will be helpful for sure. I don't know that we'll get enough. Well, we should be able to get enough to at least get really close to finishing all of our thrusters, I would think, if not finish them all. I might have to do. I'll probably do some of the back and forth off camera. It's kind of a little bit of a dull episode, I guess. We were mainly mining and welding, but like I said, come up with a plan for a docking cradle for this guy, because I do plan on cutting these feet off up here. Those feet were just there to help build this thing off the ground. But I'm thinking, I could run a arm like up this way, and then maybe facing this way here, like this direction. The whole ship could come down and dock on a little cradle with conveyor tubes that connect into the base and everything. Thought that would be pretty cool. So then, like I said, you can run out, do your missions, and when you come back, then you'll be able to, unload your cargo and refuel the hydrogen tanks really easy, from the base here that has its own tanks you could pull from, and plenty of ice to set automiters after, as this one over here is doing, or looks like it might be stuck again. Yep, got stuck again. Gotta keep an eye on that, otherwise they'll just sit here until they run out of battery. There, maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know. Alright, well, it's another episode on Hot Cup of Web here. I'm Bob Inc. And again, thanks for joining us for Space Engineers. If you're enjoying the series, I hope you subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to hit the notification button to let you know when the new videos come out. I also encourage you to check out our City Skylines series. We're building the town of Canmont. Recently just added a university to it. It's been, I enjoy that game. It's fun if you enjoy city buildings like SimCity and all that. It's that style of a game, so I encourage you to check it out. And thanks for joining us this time, and we'll catch you later.